Hello everybody,
Hi.
my name's Darren.
I'm Graham.
And we have seen the film It Follows.
Yes.
Tell us the story nice and quickly.
So, weird stuff really happens. Girl gets followed. It follows.
Yes, why does she get
And-
followed?
Well, a gentleman passes on a curse, as it were.
How does he do that?
Makes sweet, sweet, sensual times with her.
What do you mean?
You know.
I don't.
You know.
Tell me what you mean.
I'm not going to say it out.
Say it.
I'm not.
Whisper it loudly so everyone can hear.
Intercourse.
Oh, don't say that. Don't say the I word. Yeah, it's like Drag Me to Hell, but replacing buttons with semen.
Effectively.
Or sexual.
That was good enough.
Well, because the girl can pass it on. Sex.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically you sleep with someone, then they get followed by something, and then they have to sleep with someone to pass it on, and if the person who's being followed gets killed, then it goes back along the line to whoever was the last person to be followed.
Previous have to
Does that make any sense?
stay alive.
Yeah, it makes sense. We don't know really what's following them. It never gets explained. It just takes the form of a person who can only walk. They can't run or anything like that. Yeah?
Yeah, they can. Yeah.
Why did you pause as though you had more to add to my perfect explanation?
They sometimes stop moving.
Well, yeah, but they can't go fast is my point.
Yeah.
So the
And
whole
they can't
film is
take-
like...
They can't like drive or anything.
No.
Or
Not that
fly.
No. They can walk. We covered that with they can walk. We don't have to list every possible thing they can't do.
And the person who is affected by this curse can see it, but nobody else can. But if you've been
Okay, we're
affected
going
by
into
it...
really small details about it now.
Alright. Anyway, it's I really enjoyed it. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, I loved it. I really loved it.
Yeah. Solid 4 stars from me.
I think I would give it 5.
Yeah.
I think I would give it 5.
Synced in. It's
Sunk in is the word.
It's sunking.
It's
fine.
It's synced in. It did. And you know what? When I went to bed last night, because we watched it yesterday,
We have different houses and different beds. Carry on.
it's different houses but same bed. We have one bed in between our two houses.
We manage. We manage. Like Helena Bonham Carter.
When I closed my eyes, I was picturing things walking towards me. Like, it left a little bit of a
Really?
post-scare thing in my head.
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't actually scared. But,
I went to the toilet and saw like a chair and table that I hadn't seen before with like
you do eat weird things.
with like a teacup set out, and it was just really odd. I hadn't noticed it before.
What are you talking about?
I went to the bathroom afterwards
Right.
at my house,
Yeah.
and there was a single chair next to a single table with a little teacup set on it.
What the
and
hell are you talking about?
It was
What are you talking about?
honestly, it was odd.
No, what are you talking about? You had a table and chairs and a teapot in your bathroom.
No, it wasn't in the bathroom.
Where was it?
In the top bedroom.
Right, so there was things there that shouldn't have been.
They should be there, but it was just a really odd sight because I'd never noticed it before. But then
Right,
after
you've
watching,
just been oblivious to your
my brain
surroundings.
was just kind of
Until
a little
that
bit.
night. Right, okay, that's not creepy. I thought, you know what the hell
Well-
you're talking about? It's fine, let's not. I thought...
Did you think there was like a tea party in my bathroom and I wasn't invited?
I don't know what the hell was going on. I don't know what you were talking about. I'm still not sure why you brought it up, to be honest.
We were sharing times where we were afraid in the evening afterwards. So
Mine was relevant.
Mine was relevant.
How?
I was frightened by the film because there was a table and chair.
Okay, yeah, fine. There's an answer that obviously that is correct, and the question is, whose films did this film remind you most of? John Carpenter is the answer. And why did it remind you of John Carpenter's films?
Because of the blonde lady.
Yes, well, only because the blonde lady's also in The Guest that reminds you of John Carpenter's films.
Yeah.
Is there any reasons?
Otherwise you could say that. Oh.
Just say the answer.
Otherwise, you could say the music.
Yeah, the music. How would you describe the music?
Carpenter-esque.
Give us an example.
That's
not it, that's banjo car chase hillbilly music. Yeah, okay, I get you now. That's right.
You got it.
It's like techno-y. Imagine that techno-y.
Yeah.
Like, imagine Daft Punk doing that, and that's basically it.
Yeah.
Intended. What else is
and
carpentry?
Carpentry.
Don't spend forever thinking about it. It's boring for
Harrison
people.
Ford.
Harrison Ford.
Hmm?
What about Harrison Ford?
He was a carpenter.
Right, okay, yes, but also... Okay, I'll tell you the answers.
Camera movements, lighting, which...
Well, wide angles, yeah. Wide angles is a carpentry
did
thing.
notice a few of them.
Did you? You should have mentioned it. Should have mentioned it just then when I asked you.
Well,
when I was asking
yeah, but I
you
wasn't.
things
I didn't
that
know
were
you were actually going
carpentry-ish.
for that.
Well, what did you think I
Specifically,
was
it's
going
just,
for?
well, there's plenty of
Well,
other
you
things,
mentioned
isn't it?
them.
Like the lighting and stuff like that.
Well, why do you mention
And
the
the
acting?
acting and stuff like that.
How
I
is the
think kind
acting
of slow.
carpentry-esque?
Because it's kind of, I don't know.
It looks like it was filmed in the same place as Halloween. I'm not saying it was, obviously. Just they've obviously picked an area that looks like the
It
same
does.
area of Halloween.
Apart from other like suburban areas.
No, but I
and
mean
stuff
like
that, but the
where
main
the houses in the
hometown.
grass.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. Go on.
it's a sort of high concept type thing, like Carpenter used to do. Go on, what?
No, yeah, I agree.
Oh well, I'm not bothered if you agree. I know it's right.
I don't have to tell you that I agree.
No.
Okay.
It focuses on characters and the issues of the characters rather than just having characters there to, what are you screwing your face up for?
No, I agree.
Okay. As opposed to, the characters just being fodder to die, like in most horror movies.
Fodder. Yeah.
Yes. So yes, but it wasn't directed by John Carpenter, even though
No,
you
it
might think it
wasn't.
was. Do you know
And
who
he's
it's
still
directed by?
making films, but he didn't
Is
make
he?
this one.
Carpenter's not made film in a while.
He's still got his finger in there.
Well, I think he's just taking his time.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably for the best. They've not been good in a while.
So this is you'll see in a previous video, actually, Darren explains other videos of which the best kind of Carpenter films of the times aren't made. These times, present times, current times, aren't made by Carpenter.
Well, 'cause he's not
they're
making
very heavily influenced by him.
Yes.
But as long as he stays out of the game, it's fine.
Basically, since Carpenter stopped making films, other people have started making films inspired by him, which is fine because they're all really good.
So far, yeah.
Yeah, The Purge was rubbish, but You're Next, The Guest, It Follows is this
Attack
one.
the Block.
It's
We
kind of
mentioned this the other
carpentry,
day.
kind of
Come on,
carpentry,
the
kind of
colours,
Dante.
yeah.
Anyway,
Anyway, carry on.
so I really liked the film. I found it creepy. Oh, and it has subtext. There is subtext to it. There is meat on this film. What did you read this film to be? Because I've read a few theories.
Well, I don't know really.
Oh. Well, it may as well not have had any subtext.
To be honest, I mean, when you explained to me what you thought it was going to be about, I thought you'd read that somewhere, and it just kind of.
What did I say?
It just kind of followed in the film. Well, you were saying it was.
Oh yeah, I thought that
kind of,
because the thing gets passed through sex, that a better title for this film would be "It Comes" rather than "It Follows."
Coming. Yeah,
it's coming. Yeah. It still works both ways.
It does,
I've added a pun to mine.
Yeah.
A rude, smutty pun.
And completely relevant on all
accounts.
accounts.
Yeah, it was.
So,
it really was. It's Coming should have been what that film was called.
Definitely.
Anyway,
That should be the blog title. Anyway.
Maybe it will.
Yes. What was I saying?
I was asking you what you thought the film was really about.
Oh well, yeah. So STDs and stuff like that. The fact that this,
Yes.
there's obviously non-similarities too.
The thing that's relevant to STDs in this film is that it gets passed on through sex. The thing that
And
makes me think
damaging.
it's not about that is that the advice is to pass it on. You get rid of it by
Yes.
passing it on, which is my understanding goes it's not how STDs work.
Yeah.
Got that AIDS, best get rid of it.
Yeah.
Come here, you.
Crabs moving groups.
Yeah, I like the film because I like that. I also read that it was about pregnancy.
Oh really?
Yeah, because that's why there's like a woman with her boob out and like peeing everywhere because she's like lost control of her body. There's the bit where there's the
wall
hole
is
in.
breaking.
I mean, I won't spoil everything. Obviously, there's a bit where the wall is a giant hole and there's like a kid trying to crawl through it and stuff like that. Just
visual references.
yeah, obviously, as opposed to what?
No. Just kind of more or less like the ideological thing, or the actual concept and
Yeah,
stuff.
I don't mean like Alien, where things are literally bursting out of people.
Oh yeah. It's the imagery.
What was I going to say? Oh yeah, it's just about sort of anxiety of things teenagers have to go through. Like there's the bit where she's putting grass on her body and it looks like she's been slashing herself and things like that. What I liked about the film is it sets up its sort of silly concept, but then kind of looks at every aspect of it. Like you as an audience person start thinking, well, what would I do?
Mm-hmm.
And the sort of consequences of that. Because obviously if you pass it on to somebody, you're basically condemning them to go through the same thing as you.
And there's a chance that if they fail,
yeah,
that you'll get.
So you start as like planning out yourself and then watching what they do. And to be fair, they
do try
seem
a few
fairly
options.
rational, yeah.
Yeah. They do their best to kind of move on from it.
Yes, I personally,
They're
my
not
way
just helpless people, which is good because you start actually liking the characters and start relating to them and stuff like that.
I would sleep with a lot of prostitutes.
Is this?
What are we talking about?
We're still filming?
Yeah. Because firstly, that's just easy to get rid of. You got it straight away. And secondly, they're going to sleep with a lot of people who are going to sleep with a lot of scatty other prostitutes. So you're getting the thing.
Prostitutes don't sleep with prostitutes. That's a closed market.
I know.
That's not sustainable.
A prostitute would sleep with somebody who probably sleep with another prostitute or somebody skanky.
Yes.
And
so hopefully they'll get tied up in that whole loop. Yeah.
It's like the sort of Jeremy Kyle rats, the guests they have. They all sleep with everyone. It's like it's out there now. So if you get it to one of those Jeremy Kyle rats, then that curse is going like 30 people away from you within a day.
Don't forget though, I mean, if the people haven't been told to look out for it and stay away from it, they're going to die.
They breed like that anyway. They've got like 400 kids and stuff. So
you're still on the line though. This is the issue.
You're always going to be on the line. You're never not going to be on the line. The thing is
No, I
never
know.
going to go come back, so you can't do anything about that. So just get it to the kind of people that are going to get rid of it quick.
Okay.
So that's what I'd do. Anyway, what would you do? With bearing in mind we're up to 10 minutes ready, so this is the last thing we'll say.
I'll just keep it.
You keep it
I
forever.
like it. I just keep running.
You just like think like somebody needing you.
Somebody's yeah.
Somebody's always coming for you.
Yeah.
Okay, that's nice.
Apart from you mean?
Not interested. Bye everyone.